Hey everybody, welcome back to Gooseberry Homestead, land of the freckles. I got a little bit of sun today and all my freckles have just completely exploded across my face, everywhere. So today's video is not about my freckles, but today's video is a follow-up on a viewer's comments about my Lebanon cedar. And so they asked me what methods I am using to get my Lebanon cedar tree to grow so quickly this year. Now, I had planted the seeds in one of these containers behind me in the late or early fall of 2016. Now, in 2017, after it had overwintered, the ground froze about 2 times in these pots, and I had gotten snow on them 2 times. With that being said, the seeds went through a full winter outside. And I believe in nature doing its thing. And so it was in darkness, in the cold, without sunlight, and it got hardened off naturally by nature. And nature emulates creation. It goes back to Genesis, if you look. So, pretty cool. Anyways, moving on. I just put them in normal soil. I didn't buy any special soil, just regular potting soil. Whatever was the cheapest, I got at Walmart, most likely. Nothing special there. I didn't do any fertilizing when of the dirt that I put them in 2016. I didn't fertilize them at all in 2016 whatsoever. I did fertilize them this year. I didn't know, this year's my first year of doing any kind of fertilizing. And so I'm completely new to it. I'm very much a novice when it comes to growing. I'm one of those growers that I will just pop a seed into the ground, hope for the best. Most of the times, I don't really have any special methods. I just believe in allowing nature to do what nature does. I have tried to stratify seeds before, and I have started seeds before in paper towels on my windowsills, and yes, that does work. So that's a really good method. Now, how quickly can my viewer get their seeds to grow? Well, that all depends on what they're doing. From the sounds of it, they're wanting to get their seeds to grow right now. My suggestion would be, you've already stated that you've put them in some water and that you're soaking them in your refrigerator, from what I understood. So I'm a little bit worried, only because you don't want to really soak your seeds in water for 2 months. That's going to soften the seed and possibly kill the seed. I could be wrong, but I'm sure there are some more experts out there that know more about this. But I have noticed that whenever I have seeds that are in too much water, they will tend to soften up and then start becoming mush. And so I'm only worried about that. I would probably recommend hardening off your seeds dry in like an envelope in your fridge. I wouldn't put them into water in the fridge for a couple months. I don't think that would be something that would be good. So I would probably recommend drying them out ASAP if you haven't soaked them too long, and I would get them, just cold stratifying them, and then hope that everything works out. I would just be very careful with that. But I just allowed nature to do its thing. So you're trying to get it to grow quickly, like I did. This is year 2. About year 2 of growth. From the time that I sowed the seed to the time that it's come to its point now. So, it's grown a lot this year. And I've been pretty floored by it. And I think it has to do with the evergreen packaging. I'll show you the fertilizer that I'm using. I'm using this one I got from Walmart, and it is this one here. Oh, it's backwards for you. But it's evergreen, tree and shrub. So it's for your trees and shrubs and your blooms, your blossoms. So that's really good. And let's see, my viewer also asked me if I missed my Lebanon cedar. The answer to that is no. I have never misted my trees, although I'm thinking it's probably a good idea. How often do I give them water? I give them water almost every day. They are in container pots, and the container pots during this summer especially, it's been nice and warm. My grass is all dead. I only water my plants. What I must water is green. In those areas, it's green. So I make sure that my pot is always moist. And here pretty soon, once winter comes, I don't water any of my plants in the winter. And they survive the winter completely just fine. I will have to water the ones in the greenhouse this year because this is my first year with a greenhouse. All my other plants that stay outside, I don't water them. I just make sure they're in an area where they can get moisture when it does rain. And so I haven't had any problems with any of my trees dying. I didn't water any of my apple trees until, I'm wanting to say, almost March, February time last year. The end of February, the beginning of March is when I began watering her. Yeah, March. So sunlight, I have them out in complete sun. So I think that is key. I figure if you look at the big giant trees, I've got some big ones back here behind my house, especially this one's huge. This one's good. This one scares me. I think it's gonna fall on our house one day. It's such a beautiful tree. It's actually it splits into two sections. Actually, there's the trunk right there. And so it's huge. And if you notice, they grow in full sun. And if you notice the smaller trees, there are some smaller ones that are the same type of tree, but they don't grow quite as big when they're underneath of it because they don't have enough sun. So if you want your tree to grow big and tall, put it in direct sun without any competition for the sunlight. So I would definitely say full sun. And that pretty much is it for the Lebanon cedar. We'll walk over here and we will show you, and the sun is so bright. But we'll come over here and we will see the Lebanon cedar, and I'll see if I can switch this. I don't know how to switch it to the other section, but all right, so here is the Lebanon, and it grew over, it's grown over 8 inches, you guys. It's close to 10 inches now in height. That was a great angle. Beautiful. So anyways, about 10 inches in growth since, well, about 8 actually in growth since last October. And I think it is because of the fertilizer that I used this year. So now I'm in the sun and you guys are really seeing my sunburn. Lovely times. Anyways, this is a great shot. We'll end with the sun in my face. No. We'll get you. There we go. So anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching my videos. Comment, like, and subscribe. Click that bell button. You're welcome for the very unglamorous shots that I shared with you all. And I'm not going to edit them out. So anyways, have a wonderful day and God bless. Bye.